Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Through you to the colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's late, although we really don't have a lot to do with that, do we? We got in here today and expecting to start early and got going at 4 o'clock. We have until midnight, so that leaves us about 2 hours to go. I certainly won't speak that long, but I wanted to say this. I hope that this further amendment is not adopted. As some of the speakers before me have gotten up and said, when they talked about the process, we don't need to study this issue. We know personally the impacts that the sales tax have had on our own districts. And as many of you in this chamber know, my colleagues and my friends, I represent the city of Westfield. We're not a border community, but we're close to Connecticut. We're not that far from New York, and it's just a short hop, skip, and jump up 91 before we get to New Hampshire. And so there have been impacts on the businesses, even in my district, 100 miles away in Boston. So here we are, it's November. It's the last day of session before we take a holiday recess. And the holidays have snuck up on me. I don't know about you, but it's hard to believe that next week is Thanksgiving. And despite this difficult year and the fact that 2009 has been rough, not just for Massachusetts, but also this nation, we still have a lot to be thankful for. And we should never forget those things that we are thankful for. But if you looked in the flyers that come in the newspaper, or if you've watched television and seen the news and the advertisements, the businesses in our districts have already started advertising for Christmas. In fact, they began advertising probably before Halloween. And the reason our businesses have felt the need to advertise for the Christmas holiday sales so early is because of this economy and the fact that they have been hurt by a lack of purchasing power on the part of their consumers, our constituents, folks who are out of work or in danger of maybe becoming unemployed or underemployed. But they've had to reach out early with advertisements, trying to entice the consumer in at Halloween or at Thanksgiving to begin purchasing in what all of the retailers think is going to be a very, very difficult year, a very difficult Christmas season. And as we know, most retailers make the bulk of their profits for the year in this short time through short sales around the Christmas holiday. And why do businesses offer sales? Well, they know that by reducing the price of their product, they're more likely to incentivize consumers to purchase that product. And by reducing the price and by marketing the fact that they have those sales, they draw more people into the stores. Wouldn't it be great if the Commonwealth of Massachusetts had a reputation for lower sales tax than our neighboring states? Now, we know we can't beat states like New Hampshire because they have no sales tax. But it was not too long ago that folks from Connecticut used to come into Westfield because we were pretty close to the border and we had lower prices than our neighbor to the south. Now that's not the same. There's no real incentive for Connecticut consumers to drive into Massachusetts, into Southwick, into Westfield to purchase. There's a reason why the private sector does it this way, folks. They drop their prices to get people to purchase. And what did we do in Massachusetts? We raised our prices. And as the speakers before me have said, that has been done nothing but be a wet blanket on an otherwise smoldering economy. So, Mr. Speaker, thank you for the time. Members of the House, thank you. I will wish you a happy Thanksgiving, but also ask you again to please consider not supporting this further amendment. Thank you.